Hey you guys, it's Jordan Peugeot from Airbrush, and I just wanted to discuss with you the problems that I ran into in painting a visor for a motorcycle helmet. As you can see here, this visor has been painted solid, so you can't see through it. It's all fashion, no function. On top of that, I painted perforated vinyl to then be put on another visor, and that one you should be able to see through. And this is what caused me problems. So what I did was, as I painted this one, I also painted perforated vinyl that I had set up right beside it. So I would do a step on here, I would do a step on here, paint it essentially identical. Once it was completed being painted, I then got someone to help me put it on a visor, an extra visor that I had ordered. But at that point it was still just raw base coat. I decided not to clear it yet because in my head I thought I could put it on the visor, clear it, it'll all be protected and see-through and it would all be great. So that's what I did, but that was the problem. We put the vinyl on and that went well, and then I cleared it, but what happens is the clear fills every little hole but not filled all the way, so it creates a little scoop in each hole, creating almost like a tiny little fisheye lens in each one. When you go to look through it, it's clear, but it's like looking through smoked glass. You can't see it anymore. So my next thought then was to, okay, well I can scuff it and I can clear it again and build up the layers and then sand it smooth and then clear it again and sand it smooth till all those little divots have been completely filled up with clear and made smooth again. And I did do that, and it does get to a point where you can see through it, but it's definitely not good and it's definitely not safe. So then what I decided to do, since I only had the two and this one was already now just completely caked in with clear, is take the original one, this visor that is painted solid, and I took pictures of it from every angle, and then I photoshopped it all together. And on Photoshop I also went in and I painted past the edges just with digital painting. Painted past all the edges so I had like a nice border, and then I got a vinyl printing place to print it on perforated vinyl. I made several of them, so if I made a mistake I would be able to repair it or have another try. What the people at the vinyl place told me is that it's still not good enough. These ones that they make for buses, and they're only supposed to last a couple of weeks. Another airbrusher online, he had done is cleared the perforated vinyl on the backing and let it dry, and then taking it off the backing and with compressed air blowing all the little holes out. But it didn't seem like that was a really great idea to me. I don't know how you could blow all the little holes out and not have the little circles sticking to the back of the vinyl, and I felt like it would just make a real large mess. What I ended up coming up with and doing is clearing it on the vinyl backing, then while it was still wet, and just clearing it one coat with the airbrush, and then while it was still wet, taking it off the backing and putting it onto a brand new vinyl backing. So there's no longer any clear in the holes and it's safe to dry on there. Once it was then dry, I then was able to, now ordering a third visor, be able to put it on. And it went on really well. I didn't use help this time, but I learned enough by working with and watching the guy who helped me. And I was able to put it on using a heat gun to sort of help soften it, and got it on wrinkle free. And now this one you can see through. It almost looks like you're looking through tinted glass. It's not really that bad. So now, learning the hard way, what I feel I would do if I do one of these again is to I would still paint one of these for display purposes, because I just like that. It looks best, it looks better than the ones with the holes. And then I would paint another one onto perforated vinyl, but I just know now to clear it while it's on the backing, just with one nice coat with an airbrush so it's thin and still pliable, and then while it's still wet, transfer it to a new vinyl backing and allowing it to dry there. Thanks so much guys for watching. I hope that this is helpful for anyone who has to try and paint perforated vinyl for a motorcycle visor. I know it caused me a lot of problems, but now I learned, and hopefully you can learn from my mistakes instead of making them yourselves. Thanks guys, until next time.